registration proof of
Hey, I
insurance?
can do that. I can tell you to that's the First Amendment. If you got a problem, get your sergeant out here. You ain't getting my shit. You ain't getting my shit.
And I will arrest you for obstruction.
You do that, buddy, and I'll sue the
On February 5th, 2024, in Adams County, Colorado, a routine police interaction quickly turned confrontational. The man insists he's protected by the First Amendment and refuses to comply, while the officer warns that his behavior could lead to an obstruction arrest. Within seconds, the encounter shifts from a verbal disagreement to a legal standoff, with both sides threatening consequences.
For what?
What?
For what? What do you need?
So I know who I'm making a complaint against.
For what?
For speeding.
Speeding?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I have you recorded doing 80 miles an hour in a 65-mile-an-hour zone.
Okay.
No headlights, no sirens, nonchalantly. Apparently you drive like that all the time. So I wanted to film hypocrisy at its finest.
Okay. License, registration, proof of insurance.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Because now you're in.
No, I'm
Yes.
doing nothing. If you're going to start this shit, you get your sergeant over here.
License, registration.
Get your sergeant over here.
License, registration.
Get your sergeant over here.
License, registration.
Get your sergeant over here.
License?
No, I ain't giving you shit.
You
Get your
pulled o-
sergeant over here.
You pulled over on a traffic stop, so you had to.
I didn't pull over on your traffic
Yes, you
stop.
did.
I pulled over here because I had to answer my phone.
No.
Yeah,
License?
that's exactly why. You're not getting shit from me. If you're going to keep this up, get your sergeant out here.
License, registration, proof
You
of
ain't
insurance.
getting shit from me.
Okay,
You
then
ain't getting shit from
Then
me.
now you're obstructing and
No,
I'll
I'm
take you to
not.
jail.
Obstruction is a physical.
No, it's not.
Look, dude, you better get your sergeant out here,
Now you're
okay?
verbally assaulting
Get your
me.
sergeant out here.
License, registration, proof
Hey,
of insurance.
I can do that. I can tell you to that's the First Amendment. If you got a problem, get your sergeant out
License,
here.
registration,
You
proof
ain't
of
getting shit from me. Get your sergeant out here.
Okay.
I'm asking for your sergeant for the last time.
And I'm asking
Get
for
your sergeant out
No.
here. Well, you
License-
ain't getting my shit.
License,
You ain't
registration?
getting my shit.
License,
You
registration,
ain't
proof-
getting nothing.
Okay, then I will arrest you for obstruction.
You do that, buddy, and I'll sue the of Adams
Step out.
County.
Step out.
Got it.
Step out.
You better get a. I want a sergeant here.
Step out.
I want.
When officers move to make the arrest, the man demands a sergeant and is warned he could be tased if he doesn't comply. He then discloses that he is armed and legally carrying a concealed carry permit, prompting officers to secure the weapon for safety. Once the firearm is handled, the situation de-escalates and he becomes cooperative as officers continue the stop.
Step out, and you're gonna get tased.
Come to get paid. I have a weapon right here.
Where? What do you have? I'm just going to secure that in here, okay?
I want a sergeant.
Do you have a CCW?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, he's a Denver cop, or he's a Denver cop.
And
Really?
I know my rights too, buddy.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
You want to get me out of the road here so I don't get run over?
Thank you for being compliant. Really appreciated.
Not a problem.
Let me just check the hat real quick. Alrighty, sir. He said I was doing 85 and a 65, and he's just recording hypocrisy at its best. So then I asked him for his license registration because he pulled up on my traffic stop. So I was dealing with him second, and he wouldn't give it to me because he's a Denver cop and he knows his law, his rights.
Is he retired?
I don't know. I didn't even see. I just saw he was a Denver cop.
Kind of hard.
Denver Reserve.
So, how exactly did he obstruct?
Well,
That's what we got to clarify.
Well, I'm trying to get it. He came up here. If in all honesty, I should have contacted him sooner, but I didn't. I waited for my traffic stop, so I contacted him. He's video recording me, so I was asking for all of his information. He was like, he's not giving it to me. He wanted a supervisor.
He was just video recording?
And then when I was asking,
Did he walk up to your stop?
No. But then,
You don't have obstruction?
but when I was trying to get his information here,
David Adam Robert
Yeah.
William versus Charles Henry
Right.
Adam Robert Lincoln Edward
he wouldn't give me his information here. He wouldn't identify himself here. It's weak.
Yeah.
It's very weak, but and I can care less that I say it on the camera.
The man explains that he believes the officer was speeding earlier on Highway 85 and claims he recorded it with the intention of filing a complaint. According to him, he never initiated a traffic stop or committed a violation, and says the confrontation only began after he asked for the officer's name and badge number. He argues that because he wasn't pulled over, he had no legal obligation to provide identification, which is where the encounter escalated into his arrest.
And I asked him to step out, and he stepped out lawfully, just wouldn't identify himself. It's weak, but I got it.
I'm driving down 85. I'm leaving Brighton. I'm on my way to the Ford dealership to get my core back on a starter. Okay. I'm doing 65. This guy passes me, and I look at my thing, and I'm doing the speed limit. And he passed me, I mean, pretty aggressively. So I started to go to catch up to him because I wanted to pace him to see how fast he was going. He was going about 80 miles an hour. I recorded it. Like I said, he just passed me and he disappeared. Okay? So my intention was, I've got this on video. I was gonna call the station and complain.
Get a hold of me.
Yeah, whoever.
Essentially, that's what we've come to.
Right. So I had no idea where he went, but I turned on 104th to go to the Ford dealership, and he had somebody pulled over, and right at the same time my phone rang. So I noticed that it was the same guy, and I thought, boy, isn't that something if he's given whoever he pulled over a ticket for speeding? Just sat there, and I put my phone out the window he wrote the guy a ticket and let him go. Then he came up to me and he said, can I help you? And I said, no. I said, can I get your name and badge number? And he said, what for? And I said, because you were speeding on Highway 85. Oh yeah? I said, yeah, you were doing 80 in a 65. No lights, no sirens, no nothing. And I could tell that you were just your casual driving. Give me your driver's license, insurance, and proof of insurance. I said, I'm not giving you my information. He said, give me your stuff or I'll get you for obstruction. I said, you didn't pull me over. I don't have to give you my driver's license. You didn't pull me over.
Right.
So then he opened my car, yanked me out, handcuffed me, and here I sit. And I told him, I want a sergeant. You have no to do this. And that officer that's going up to my van right now admitted it.
Yeah.
He said, yes, you shouldn't be.
That deputy's right there. He's right there with you.
So I'd like these handcuffs off. I'd like to be going. I'd like that guy's
that's
information, and I'd like to go on my way here.
That's going to happen. So
He argues that recording a traffic stop and standing nearby is not illegal and says he repeatedly asked for a supervisor before being arrested. A supervising officer later steps in, apologizes for how the situation was handled, and releases him without charges.
And I want an apology from that guy.
some of these guys, they forget that it's not against the law for someone to videotape your traffic stop. It's not against the law for them to pull to the side of the road. It's not against the law to make a comment. I can't think of any way that would interfere with it.
And
some people,
and I even said to him, at least if their body cams are on, at least 6 times. When he kept asking me for my stuff, telling me he was going to arrest me for obstruction, I said, I need a supervisor. Before you keep doing this shit, I'd like a supervisor. And he said no, and then that's when I called for you. And that's when he yanked me out and threw me in handcuffs.
Oh, I'll handle it. It'll be taken care of. I promise you that. I'm not going to let it. It's not going to just go away.
Okay.
It will be handled. I'm sorry. I will apologize for the sheriff's office. I'm sorry it happened. It shouldn't have happened. Like I said, let me go talk to him for a minute, and I'll be back in just a minute. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Well, here's my business card. Didn't mean it to go this route. Unfortunately, it did. So that is my apologies. But so I don't know what else to say.
You ought to know better.
So I will bite my tongue on that response, sir.
Yeah. Am I free to go?
Absolutely, sir.
Well, I'll see you at court.
Okay, sir. Have a great day. Thank you, sir. Have a great day. No, sir. Enjoy your day, sir. Thank you.
What the hell did he just say?
He said I'm an idiot and to see me in court. And then grabbed his balls and flipped me off.
At the same time as you have it on camera.
Yes.
Stay further away, especially if he's an off-duty cop, really. That's stupid.
He is?
He's a reserve. He comes and does...
The man arrested is Barry Zetkalik, who was detained in Adams County, Colorado, for alleged obstruction. That charge was quickly reversed once a supervisor determined Barry was not interfering and had a legal right to film the traffic stop. He was released at the scene, never booked or bonded, and later reached an $80,000 settlement with Adams County over the wrongful arrest, while the department launched an internal investigation into the deputy's actions.